Matt asking, what do you think the odds are that Mickey Joseph is named the next head coach at Nebraska? Well, I think that if he has a successful run, so what's that? What's that mean? Well, he took over with 8 games left, and except for the Oklahoma game, they're all going to be Big Ten games. So let's see, they're sitting at 2-3. If he gets them to a bowl game, if they're 4-3 in the next 7 weeks, and they get to a bowl game, I got to think he's on the brink. Like if he's not successful, if they go 5-7, I don't think they're going to retain him as head coach. But that's my thought. I don't know how sold they are on him. But if he has an overwhelmingly successful run, then I got to think, if they're sitting here at 8-4 at the end of the year and they're competing for the division title, then he's won himself a job.
Hey, you know what? It doesn't matter to anybody unless your name is Trev Alberts, really.
True.
You talk about it. But I will just say personally, with what I've seen and heard just in the last week, I think Mickey's the front runner for the job now. Don't run with this on social media or anything like that, but I've just gotten that feeling because of the way that the kids respond to him. And like I was saying earlier, there's guys on the defensive side of the ball love Mickey. I mean, everybody loves him. And just how genuine and how football smart he is really amazing. But he's the guy out there. He is out there. As soon as he gets out on the field, he is pumping up the team. And I mean, he'll get in somebody's face if he needs to, but it's all out of love. And the players know that. It's just, to me, it's a night and day difference than I've seen any head coach operate here at Nebraska. And I got to figure that right now he's the front runner. In my mind, he's the front runner to get the job. Seriously. Now, if he doesn't, I think there's obviously whoever would be named the next head coach, if they don't retain Mickey Joseph on the staff here, then they are doomed. And I'll even throw Bill Bush into that equation as well. Because you do have two guys now here that are very fiery and know how to connect with the kids. That's the number one thing. Scott Frost might have been, he was more kind of a manager, didn't really want to get involved a lot in, the straight up head to head conversations and coaching that should be going on. Now you got some guys that are passionate about it. And my goodness, I've seen such a difference in this team and just the way people, just the swagger that they have now and stuff. They're actually confident now. I know it's only one win. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid or anything, but I've seen a big difference in the attitude of this team, and it's all due to Mickey Joseph. Seriously. I mean, he is a leader of men. Like I've seen, I haven't seen a lot of other guys that are this passionate about that. And he fits that mold. And I mean, he talks about toughness. I mean, he was asked yesterday about toughness. And he said, you know what? When I was growing up, and you got to understand, he's from a football family. I mean, obviously, his brother's an NFL coach. He said, growing up, if I'd be hanging out with somebody that my daddy didn't think was tough enough, then I couldn't hang out with that guy. So they preach toughness, and you've seen that transformation already just in that one game against Indiana. Like I said, okay, it's one game in Indiana, but you've not seen Nebraska play as physical and as tough as they played in that game in at least a year, maybe more. So that's what I kind of hang my hat on right now when I talk about the next head coach here at Nebraska. I feel like they already have him, but we'll see. I mean, it's going to play out how it's going to play out, and it's going to take a while. And like we talked about earlier, there's already 5 head coaches that have been fired already. I mean, there's already job openings, and we're in week 5 of the college football season right now. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this before.
I don't think so. No.
And it has. You've never seen the transfer portal and the early signing days and all this. It just accelerates everything, and we're in a different age of college football. We really are.